So there are spiritual principles which govern the world. Things like hope, courage, integrity, justice. These principles are understood inherently by all human beings. It doesn't matter where you're from or how you're raised. You understand hope, courage, integrity, and justice. It's natural. It's inherent to humans. So like hope. If you hope for something, that's acting in the expectation thereof. So if you hope for something, you will take all the steps and you will act like this is about to happen. And in taking all the steps and acting like this is about to happen, it's very likely that it will happen. Some people call it manifestation. Courage. It's not the lack of fear, but it's taking the necessary actions in spite of fear. Integrity. If something has integrity, it's strong, it's solid, it's thorough. If a building has structural integrity, it's very strong, it's built solid. If a man has integrity, he's the same man everywhere he goes. He doesn't tell this person one thing and tell another person one thing. No, he's honest everywhere he goes. Same person. So, understanding that these spiritual principles rule the world. This is where the fear of God comes into play. The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. The fear of God is to hate all things evil. We're not talking about fear of retribution. We're not talking about fear of punishment. We're not talking about burning in hell for all of eternity. That's not necessarily the fear of God. The fear of God is the understanding that these principles do govern our lives. They do govern our world. And if we transgress these spiritual principles, there will be real consequences for us in real life. So the fear of God is to hate all things evil. If you're out here perpetrating evil on people, that evil is going to come right back to you eventually. There's no free lunch. You're not going to get away with anything. So, if you don't have integrity, people realize that. And they will act accordingly. If you don't have courage, people realize that and they'll act accordingly. If you can't uphold a standard of justice, people realize that and they will act accordingly. This is the beginning of wisdom. The fear of God. It's not, like I said, it's not the fear of eternal damnation and you're torturing your soul for all of eternity. That's not it. It's understanding that these spiritual principles do govern the world, and to transgress those principles is to damage yourself. You're only hurting yourself. I mean, not that you're only hurting yourself, but if you're out here hurting people, it will come back to you.